Hey gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and today's real estate news is that it's looking really good to be a real estate investor in 2019 because I'm going to be able to, can't give you guys advice, this is not financial advice, but what I'm going to be able to do is go out there and meet homeowners direct and buy their homes direct without me getting a bank loan. Why? Because a lot of these homeowners are going to be in distressed situations because of the stock market, because of the bond, because of debt, and so many other things, that they're going to be motivated to sell their home and they don't want a foreclosure. So they're going to be open to doing things like short sales, loan modification, letting you just take over their mortgages. Just what I said, taking over their mortgages. Okay, unbelievable. So the real estate news is looking really good. It's already happening in some places, but it's going to spread apart not only in America but many other countries that subscribe to fractional reserve lending, central bank, and just printing money idea. Okay, now what's going on with stocks? Okay, what stocks today is up 746. Yesterday, I report to you was down 660. And as you can see, there's violent swings going this way and this way. Okay, imagine if you're on the ocean. Okay, if the water is flat, do you think there's something going to be coming, like a big storm? No. Whenever you see your boat just shaking left and right, right? That's when you know, oh man, all hell is going to break loose, right? And this is what you're seeing in the stock market. You're having all-time high, all-time low, like Christmas Eve, when we had 1,000 points drop. It hasn't happened since 1930s, I believe 31. So we're just having violent swings, and the more it swings one way, the more it's going to swing that way. Why is that? Because we live in a world of duality. You know, there's no right without left. There's no dark without light, etc. And so the more it swings this way, the more it's going to swing this way. And with this swinging going on like this, is causing significant turbulence. I think we're heading in the right direction for a major correction. Some people want to call it. I like to call it a major crash. You know, getting into depressions. Now, something that came out, like I was looking on the news, it said that today there was a lot of jobs created. I think almost like where is it? I think they said like 260,000 jobs or something like that. And I was just scratching my head because I just reported to you guys, just Verizon is going to fire 14,700. GMC is going to fire 44,000 people. And Sears is about to let go 68,000 workers. So if you add that up, that's over 100,000 people that are going to get fired. So out of the 260, it's half of these, or 1/3, or whatever how you want to do the numbers, okay, it's already taken off from just 3 companies. All right, and there's a lot more to come as the bankers take their money in. What do I mean by that? When the bankers start, seizing up credit, when they start tightening the ropes, right? They start pulling people's line of credit, home equity loans, credit cards. They're not lending anymore to buy homes. They're not lending anymore to do fix and flips, all that stuff, right? Hard money lenders are not there. Okay, when that starts happening, then the retail sector is going to suffer a lot too, because everything's based on credit. For example, shopping, like Christmas shopping just happened. A lot of debt was just produced right there. Many people have college degrees and work full-time jobs and still can't make ends meet, once they consider paying for their kids, school, mortgage, electricity, things, because the cost of living is going up and up and up. And the reason is fractional reserve lending. So it's a great opportunity coming, in my opinion. However, there's a lot of people that are going to, get hurt in this transaction. Okay. Now, where are we with, Bitcoin? Okay. They just had on the internet proof of keys where they were going to people that own cryptos that leave their money at the exchanges. It's kind of like leaving your money at the bank. The whole community was doing a run on the banks, if you could call it that, on the exchanges to make sure that they have their cryptos, right? Because it can be very easily done. The same problems in the old system of banking can easily be done in the new way of, per se, monetary system. Okay, because the exchanges, when you leave your money there, it's like leaving your money at the bank. The reason Bitcoin was created is that to eliminate banks. So again, the whole idea of cryptocurrencies is that you get to control your money. And the way you control your money is through the key. Okay. It's not like you hold the coins. The coins are on the blockchain. And it's kind of like, imagine that you have a safe deposit box, and it wraps around on a blockchain on the internet with all the other people, and they have a safe deposit box. And imagine like it wraps around like a DNA or something on the blockchain, just to give you a visualization. So your money is in the safe on the internet. Now, the way to get into your money is your key, right? So all you have to own your cryptos is to own your own key. Simple. If you have your key, your money's in there. So it's not like you're carrying your money in your pocket. You just have the key that tells you where to go, which safe is yours, what safe number 33324, and then boom. Okay. And what if you leave your keys at the cryptocurrency exchanges, then you don't have your own money. Okay. They're holding it for you. They're babysitting it for you. That's a great way to put it. Okay. And so they had a run on the banks, a run on the exchanges to verify that the exchanges did have all those coins they're promising people to sell. They're not fractional reserving it like they do in the real banks, like Bank of America, Fidelity, all these guys out there that they do that kind of stuff where, if they have $10 of yours, they're lending out 100 or 200, depends on the air and the regulations at that specific time. So anyways, what that did is, in my opinion, I believe that boosted up the prices of Bitcoins, because, it was down a little bit. Now it's a little bit more higher, like $200 or $300 higher, but it's still a lot lower than, where it was at the top of the bubble. Okay. I still believe that cryptocurrencies is where it's going to be at. I mean, like Bitcoin is going to be where at, because it's decentralized and so many other things. And I'm a believer in Bitcoin and other cryptos. Okay. Now, precious metals, they took a beating today. It was $1,300 just last night before I went to bed. I woke up today and it's $1,285 for gold. And I think that the markets are being manipulated. I don't have any proofs. Just my opinion. It's just, both the markets. If someone is just printing money, the bankers, and let the big corporations say, here's some money, go buy your stocks. To me, that's manipulation. Okay, because they're getting free money. Here, go ahead. Or if they're shorting and they're doing all this stuff, like the bankers have already got caught manipulating the precious metal markets before, then gold is down. But I know that in the turbulence of the stock, eventually it's going to shoot up. And if it doesn't shoot up, I'm still happy, because the bankers can bail in and take my funds in that aspect. So either way, I'm happy camper because I'm not relying on the banks. So gold is a lot higher than it was since 2016, but it's gone down 12, 15 bucks since last night. Okay. Where do I see the market going? Some people have asked me, what do I think that's going to happen? The same thing I've been telling you guys since 2014, 15, 16, that, hey, the big crash is coming and it's going to be a very profitable crash. Okay. These booms and busts happen. This is what the Federal Reserve is. It's a game with your life. It's a game with everything you work for, because they print money, it goes booms, bust, they blow up assets. You work all your life, you think you build something, and then you realize it's not worth that much because of some kind of market bust. Okay, so it's expected. But what I've done is to learn the game and just play the game and not be mad about it. If it's up, I'm happy, I'm making money. If it's down, I'm happy making money, because there's different strategies that I implement when it's businesses. When it's down, I start investing. Then at that time, I don't do businesses anymore because I want to put all my time into investing and buying properties or buying whatever that investment that's on fire that I think is the okay. Click the like button and let me know what you think. Do you think the crash is coming, or do you think that Mike is crazy, dude? There is no crash. It's only a correction, and everything will be okay. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Peace, guys. Okay, man. Sauce. Okay, what cryptos am I investing in, man? I got a variety of different stuff in there, man. I got anywhere from Bitcoins to like the top 15 to 20 of cryptocurrencies. And then I got some small batches like, Gigabyte, Tron. And I mean, my top picks are Bitcoin. I learned my lesson. I rather go with Bitcoins versus like some of the smaller guys because it's too risky. And some of them, you've seen them, go down. Since I invested in cryptos, I'm negative. Okay, I started buying them when they were 11,500 when the crash happened, and I'm continued buying it, and I'm still buying it. But at this time, I'm down, and I expect to be down for another 2 to 5 years. Just like when I bought real estate in 2006, 2007, 2008, I didn't think I was going to be up in a year or two. I thought I was going to be down for at least good, 5 to 7 years, and exactly what I thought, exactly what happened. So at this point, I'm still buying, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. I like, I have a variety of different stuff. I like EOS, I have Dash, I have Naylor, I have so many different stuff. But at this time, I'm probably the only thing I'm going to keep buying is that Bitcoin, because no one owns it. I've seen where Litecoin, the guy Charlie Lee made the coins and he cashed out at top of the market, and he left the bag. Or I've seen what happened with Roger Veers and them splitting Bitcoin Cash, and so I'm like, man, I don't want to put my trust on any individual anymore, because I don't know, things can happen with them. The reason I like Bitcoin is because there's no one that I have to put my trust in. No one owns it. No one is messing with it besides the core programmers, which I think it's kind of messed up, but what can I do? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching Hustle and Bustle. Don't take no for an answer. See ya.